Everyone, and thanks for tuning in to my weekly video message. For the next several weeks, I want to focus my videos on a topic that I know is on many of our minds: how to read the news without going nuts. This is a very hard time that we're living in our world. I know that many of us are struggling with everything happening in our country, in Israel and in Gaza, in the West Bank, in the wider world, and with the climate. And I know that many of us would rather turn off the news, would rather look away than stay engaged, because what we're seeing is so frightening and so dismaying and troubling. Yet I think there is another way. There are strategies that we can use that can really help us be stronger and resilient in the face of it all. Building on what I shared during my Kol Nidre sermon this year, I want to offer some Jewishly inspired strategies, which I've found to be supportive. I hope that they'll be supportive for you as well. This first strategy that I want to talk about today is community. There is truly nothing like community to help us feel strong and resilient in times like these. There is nothing like community to replenish our wells of inner strengths in these times when our inner wells feel so dry. Our tradition is so clear on this because it knows that going at it alone, especially in times like these, is just too hard. This is why our tradition teaches us that we should bring our community close when we lose someone we love, why our community surrounds us with love and with food at Shiva, why we're called to say Mourner's Kaddish with our community accompanying us for an entire year, because all of this makes the grief that we're feeling so much easier to hold. Yet our tradition also knows at the same time that community is how we can replenish our joy as well. This is why our tradition urges us to surround ourselves with community in times of joy, like at the birth of a child or grandchild, or at a b'nai mitzvah, or at a wedding, because this can help us feel an even deeper joy than we might otherwise feel. The first Slonimer Rabbi teaches that when we come together in this way as a community, it is like we're combining our inner lights to create a great glowing torch, one whose light is so strong and so luminous that it can overcome all of the forces of separation in the universe. When we come together as a community, we buoy and strengthen each other with our inner lights. We help each other feel less alone. And we make a light that is so great with one another that it holds us amidst it all. This is the true strengthening power of community. With that, I want to invite us to reflect this week. In what ways has or does community strengthen you and help you find resilience in these trying times? And how might you want to deepen your connection and your participation in our TBT community even more so that you can really benefit from the light that we bring to one another? As usual, I look forward to hearing your responses to these questions. You can reach me at rabbi@bethtorah.org. I look forward to hearing what's on your heart and your mind.